was meant to be before time. Before they told us what's wrong and what's right, what is truth, what is lie, it would be a lie to deny this.
What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry. I'm so glad you joined me today. I appreciate you being here. Today I have for you a collab with one of my good friends, Courtney. Her channel is Courtneykh, and I will link her right there, and I will link her down below so that you can go check out her channel. She's one of those people that I met that I just immediately had a really good friendship with. It's like we have so much in common, we enjoy the same things, and we can talk for hours. Lately we've done some live streams together, some live get ready with me's. We've been on the phone, we've Snapchatted and texted, and we just get along so well, and I have really enjoyed her friendship and her company so far. So we were actually on the phone together trying to decide what we were going to do for our Instagram collab thing that we were doing live, and we both decided that we needed to buy a particular palette that was dropping right that moment. And so on the phone together on our various devices, we ordered the ABH, or Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. And this had already been in the plans because I am an ABH fan. You guys know that already. And this is just my cup of tea all the way around. You know that I love pinks and purples, and this is what it looks like. If that doesn't have Sherri written all over it, then I just don't know what does. I was really excited about this. I've even said that if I could choose a palette or a color story, it would look something just like this. And so I was so excited to get it. It came today, so it got here like lightning speed, and I'm so glad to have it. And I will insert some swatches for you. I did swatch it for you. I have taken some pictures of it in its pristine condition before I soak my fingers into it. So I'll insert those here.
Your hand fits perfectly in mine, like it was the way it was meant to be before time. Before they told us what's wrong and what's right, what is truth, what is lie, it would be a lie to deny this.
But today I am going to dip a brush into this baby, and I am going to do my first impressions and do an eye look with it just to see how it performs and how the colors work together and all those things. And I don't really know what I'm going to do, but Courtney and I are both doing this video, and we're going to upload them at the same time, so you'll get to see our take on either one. So if you'd like to see what I come up with the new Norvina palette, then please keep watching. You guys, when I open this, you know my eye is immediately drawn to the pinks and the purples, and they're just so beautiful. My favorite shades in here, before I've even put these on my eye, is the shade Love right here, the shade Wild Child right here, and I love Celestial. I mean, they're just all so perfect, and I just think that all of these together are just going to make beautiful looks, and I can't wait to play with this. So I'm going to get started. The first color that I'm going to go into is called Incense, and it's just kind of a perfect shade for a transition. So I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics blender and go in there and lay down a transition. This is a super pretty color. I really tapped in lightly, and I made sure to tap off the excess. I just always do that, not just with Anastasia shadows, but with all shadows whenever I'm first doing an initial eye look, so that I can see how I need to approach them. So I'm probably going to show you one eye and go off camera for the other eye for the sake of making this a little bit of a shorter video. You know I struggle with that. So so far, okay, so far it just blended out like a dream. Very smooth, very pigmented, very blendable, and I really love this transition shade Incense. Just beautiful, perfect beginning. With my order, I also ordered a Anastasia brush, and this is an A25. And I just saw this, I think it was Brianna Ford was doing the look. I'll link it up there for you. And she was using this brush and it just looked like totally my cup of tea. And so I'm going to go into the shade Love with this brush, and I'm going to put it on my outer corner, across my crease, and my inner corner, kind of the beginnings of a halo eye. That is a super beautiful color, and it's funny because I've been looking for a color like this for a long time, and it always seems like they look like this color in the pan, and they always end up being more brownie tone than pinky. And so this is just perfection as far as I'm concerned in a rosy pink shade. It's just too pretty. And I love the brush too so far. And then I'm going to go back in with my beginning brush. I'm just going to throw it. Just throw it. I'm going to go back in with my beginning brush and blend those two together. So far, it's looking beautiful. I'm so happy. So next I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Soul. And this is one that I'm super excited about. But I'm going to keep this lower in the crease and just not completely cover up the pink color with it. Just use it for some depth and a little bit more color. Ooh, this is making me so happy. They're so pretty together. They just look so perfect together. I love it. One thing that I noticed about this shade is that it's not completely matte, and upon looking at it, it definitely looks like the top row are shimmers, which I have this upside down so I don't blind you with the mirror, but the top row are shimmers and the bottom row are mattes. But this shade Soul, it has a little bit of sheen to it, but it just adds to the, like, I don't know, it's just whimsical is the best word that I can think of to describe it, and fairy-like, unicornish. Anyways, I'm going to go back in with that same brush with a little bit of that pink and just use the pink to blend out the purple color. But this definitely gave some more depth, and even though it has a little bit of sheen to it, it just really adds to the look. It doesn't look like you're trying to put some highly shimmery shade, you know, using it as a foundational color. It doesn't look that way. It just adds a tiny little bit of sheen, and it's super pretty. So I could probably stop here and have a dramatic enough look for me. But I am going to I just want to use one of the darker mattes, and so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the Morphe M507, which is a tiny little blender, and I'm going to go into this kind of misty taupey purplish color called Volatile. And I'm going to dip very lightly in this one and tap off. And I'm just going to use it on the very outer corner just to deepen it up just a little bit more. And the inner corner. Process of adding all these colors, I feel like I lost a little bit of the pink, at least really in the inner part, and so I'm going to go back into Love and go around this inner part just to make sure that that pink is showing, because that is really my favorite color. and I want to make sure that it can be seen. So beautiful. I think I'm good with what I've got there. Now I'm going to look for my MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to go into that color that's going to go on the lid that I'm just so excited about. Alright, so I am ready to go in with the lid color, and I'm going to go in with Wild Child. You guys probably should have already known this, but I'm going to start with my finger and see how it applies with my finger, and then after that I will use a MAC brush to finish it up. Oh my. I hope you can see how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to go in with the MAC 242 just to kind of intensify the color some. It doesn't even really need any. It's just that pretty. And then I'll go back in with the brush that had the love on it and just kind of go around the edges to blend it. I just want a really nice bright pop on the lid. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that color so much. It is so flippin' beautiful, you guys. I'm excited about it. Okay, I'm going to take that Morphe M507, and I'm going to start working on my lower lash line. And since this is all fairy-like, I got to make the bottom fairy-like too. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to put incense across the whole bottom lash line. I'm going to put Soul on the inner and outer corners, and then I'm going to put that pink shimmery right in the middle. So I'm probably going to do both of those on camera since it's quick work, but that's the plan. I'm going to use a Morphe E36, which is a little bitty rounded pencil brush, to do the blue soul color. I'm going to clean off this brush and go in with the shade Love, the pink shade, and just go underneath it all. To blend it out. And to put some pink down there. And then finally I'm going to take the MAC 242 back into Wild Child and just put it right on the tip. Tap it off and go right in the center. I love it. Okay, I did want to show you my palette. I know people flip out about the fallout or the kick up. I'm just going to show you up close. I mean, yeah, you can tell where I put my brush in, but I don't see anything crazy. And I think a lot of that happens because people go in like a beast and just start swirling around. Well, in really soft pigmented shades, number one, you don't need to do that. And number two, when you do that, you're going to make a mess. So if you don't want it to be that way, don't swirl around like a beast in your product. That's just the way I feel about it. But one thing I do want to add, since I really want my eyes to look like doll-like, and one thing that I do whenever I want to have that kind of look is I use this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighting. It's for brows, but I use it for my waterline, and it just really brightens up and opens up the eye. And when you're looking for something really ethereal or fairy-like or anything in that regard, I think this just is a really nice added little detail touch. And for me, I have to get the moisture off my waterline before I apply it, or it won't stay. And even then, it doesn't always stay for a long time, but at least it gives me the effect I want to begin with. And if you can see the difference, how wide that eye looks open compared to that one, it just really opens up the eye, and I love that. As far as fallout on my face, I do see a tiny bit of pink glitter, but you know, that's just kind of par for the course when you're talking about glitter, and that can be easily wiped away. But I don't have any of the dark colors. I don't have a bunch of powder on my face because I dipped in lightly. I tapped my brush off. It's that simple. And some people gripe about having to do that. Well, don't use this shadow then. I don't know, I'm kind of no nonsense about stuff like that, and I just think that people, instead of trying to make something work, they have to have something to complain about. I just, you know, I don't know. People, things, I always try to find a way that I can make it work or find the good things about it. I say that after filming a different video today that you guys will see sometime soon, and you'll know that I'm just feeling real happy about using all these things for the way that they were intended to be used and for what they were intended to be used for. I'm not giving it away. But I am going to go off camera and put on mascara, winged eyeliner, and lashes. And today I just thought these look so fairy-like, and let's see if I can keep them on the packaging. These are the Allure Exaggerate number 146. Oopsie, I knew it was gonna fall because they don't actually stay, they just stay stuck to a couple little dots. But anyway, that's what they look like, and I kind of was looking for some PC lashes that kind of look like House of Lashes Sirens. So I think those are kind of similar, not exactly, but I like these a lot. So I think they'll look really pretty with this look. But before I take off to do that, give you a up close of what I have going on. I think it is super beautiful, and I'm so happy with it. So I think once I put all the rest of the stuff on, it's going to be a really pretty look. So I'll be back with all that done. Alright guys, I'm back with the finished eyes, and I think these lashes just made it look even more pretty and fairy-like, and I feel like a princess. I think it's beautiful. And so I want just to kind of have a pinky nude lip, and so I'm going to use Juju by Bare Minerals Gen Nude and Dolly Danger lip liner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, set my face, and then I'm going to go off and do something to my hair. I don't think I want to wear my ears to Walmart, so yeah, let's get the lippy on. I have a little scar right there, so it gives me trouble. Before I go in with a liquid lipstick, I like to put a little bit of Laneige lip mask, just a tiny bit, so that they won't get dry. I don't see that it really interferes as very much with the staying power of the lippy, so I do that every time just to give myself a good base of moisture. Going in with Juju. Alright, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to give that a minute to set in, and I'll just give you some final thoughts. I love it. I knew I was going to love it. That's why I didn't want to wait to get it. I knew I was going to love it. And I can see myself not putting it down for a long time. So, for those of you that are going to get it when it comes on sale at Ulta on the 29th of August, I think July. I'll put it in the annotations, but I think, yeah, it's July 29th. It'll be in Ulta, and then later on, I think August 5th in a lot of other stores. But anyways, I plan on doing lots of eye looks with this whenever I find the time, and I know I'm not done playing with it. So let's get our face set. I'm going to use Urban Decay All Nighter because I'm getting ready to go out to do grocery shopping, and it is probably 105 at least outside right now, and I don't want this just to melt off. So I'm going to go ahead and set it with this. This is a good setting spray for longevity when it's hot outside. Alright guys, I'm back. I decided it had to be a bun day again because it is just too flippin' hot out there to have my hair down. So I'm looking all Princess Leia-ish. Anyways, don't know where that came from, but here's an up close and personal for you. I really love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, did you guys think that this was going to be a hit for me? You probably already knew it. It just is. And I can't wait to play with it more. I know there's a gang of looks that can come out of this thing, and I just can't wait to try all the colors. So thank you so much for joining me for this first impressions and eye look demo of the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love it. Did I tell you that I love it? I love it. So I want to know who got this along with me, and have you tried it yet? And if you have a pretty eye look that you want to share, can you link it for me down in the comment section? If you decided against it, I would love to know why. So let's just get a discussion started down in the comment section. And yeah, I would love just to chat it out with you guys about this new palette. Anyways, that's it for me, you guys. Thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it so much. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys. What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry, and I'm here today. Hi guys. I'm going to use Urban.
Your hand fits perfectly in mine, like it was the way it was meant to be before time. Before they told us what's wrong and what's right, what is truth, what is lie, it would be a lie to deny.